Good morning. I'm so happy you could stay for Godly Play today. My name is Laurel Johnson, and we're going to continue talking about this special season of the year, Advent, when we're getting closer and closer to the mystery of Christmas. Watch where I go to get the materials. Advent is that season when we are trying to get closer to the mystery of Christmas. And you've already heard about the prophets and the Holy Family, and today we're going to hear about the shepherds. On the first Sunday in Advent, we light one candle. And this is a hand that stands for all the prophets, and it all points to Bethlehem. Prophets are the men that came very close to God, and God came close to them. And so they knew the things that were the most important. They didn't know exactly what was going to happen, but they knew where it was going to happen, and that was Bethlehem. Something incredible was going to happen in Bethlehem. On the second Sunday in Advent, we light two candles. Do you see Bethlehem and the road leading to Bethlehem? With Bethlehem, we remember the Mother Mary, the Father Joseph, and the donkey. Mary was going to have a baby. And it can be very difficult to walk when you're going to have a baby. So sometimes Mary would ride on the donkey. But it can be really hard to ride on a donkey when you're going to have a baby too. So then Mary would have to walk. They must have been some of the last people on that road on the way to Bethlehem. On the third Sunday in Advent, we light three candles, and we remember the shepherds and their sheep. Here is the shepherd and his sheep. The shepherds were out in the fields, keeping watch over their flocks all night long. They had to stay awake all night so that the wolves wouldn't get the sheep. And suddenly it became so bright in the sky that they were very afraid, and their hearts were just patting. And when they finally could hear something besides their heart pitter-patter, they heard singing in the sky. And that scared them even more until they heard the words of the song. It was the angels, and they were singing, "Don't be afraid." Angels have to say that when they see people, because It can be very scary to see an angel who is a messenger of God. But these angels saying, "Don't be afraid. We bring good tidings to everyone. And peace on earth. A child is born, and he is in Bethlehem. So go, run, hurry, run to Bethlehem to see that child who will change everything." This is the candle of the prophets. And here we have the candle of the Holy Family. And this is the candle of the shepherds. There's something different about that candle, isn't there? This candle is the color of roses. And that is because of all the joy that the angels brought to the shepherds and to all of us, telling about the child being born. Advent, or this season of the year, is very serious as we are trying to come close to the mystery of Christmas. But we can't be serious all the time. So this Sunday is a day for celebration. We won't be serious today. We'll remember that joyful story of a child being born. Let us enjoy the light. Now I'm going to change the light. You see the candle of the prophets? All the light is in one place. And that's very helpful because it can help us see what's going on and also see the light. But as we change the light, it spreads throughout the room to all the places around the room. This is the candle of the Holy Family. And that too has light in one place. But as we change the light, it spreads out and joins in with the light of the prophets. And this is the light of the shepherds. It almost becomes invisible as it spreads out, but that doesn't mean it's not there. Anywhere you go in this room, you can feel the light. I wonder what kind of work you might like to do today. It could be work about this story or about any of the other stories you've heard. But if you do some work at home, have your mom or dad take a picture of it and send it to Pastor Neil. We'd like to see your ideas about this wonderful story. Thank you.